Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. So, with your practice, as always, just making sure you've got your mat rolled out, you've got plenty of space, maybe you'd like a drink of water or something at hand, using any props or anything that you may like. And always listening to your own body. Just doing what feels right for you. Anything doesn't feel right, just ease out of the pose. But yeah, I've seen a few people joining on Instagram there now, so hi. Lovely. So we are going to get started in a comfortable seated position. So typically cross-legged or just having the ankles crossed. And you can just let the palms rest on the knees. Take a lovely big inhale and squeeze the shoulders up by the ears. And as you exhale, sigh it out the mouth and let the shoulders drop down. 2 more breaths like this. Inhale through the nose, squeeze the shoulders up. And as you exhale, release out the mouth, let the shoulders drop down. 1 more breath like this. Keep the eyes closed, the jaw relaxed, the shoulders drop down. And just breathing in and out through the nose now. There's nowhere else you need to be. But here and now, with your breath in your body, being present in the moment as much as possible. So start to deepen into the breath. So as you inhale now, fill the belly with air. And as you exhale, draw it back towards the spine. Lovely, nice full deep breath in. And exhale. On your next breath, we'll send it a little higher. So as you inhale, fill the belly. Now start to bring up and fill the rib cage as well. Feel it rise and expand. And as you exhale, draw the breath down and out. And again, lovely deep breath in. And exhale, release. On your next inhale, breathe all the way up to the collarbones. Fill the belly, the rib cage, the chest, right the way up to the collarbones. Feel the body rise and expand. And lovely slow exhalations, drawing the breath down and out like pressing on a cafetiere pot. Plunger going down. And again, lovely full body breath. Nice. Continuing to breathe deeply throughout the next 30 minutes if you can. So on your next inhale, you can gently flicker the eyes open now and send those arms wide and high overhead. As you exhale, release the right arm down to the mat, reaching up and over with the left. Keeping the chest lifted. Breathing into the side body here. Lovely. And reaching back up. Release to the opposite side as you exhale, reaching up and over. Keeping the sit bones grounded. Lovely. Inhale, reaching up. And taking a gentle twist, bringing the left hand onto the right knee, the right hand behind you. Press into the palm, lengthen to the spine, and twist, taking your gaze over your right shoulder. Lovely. And unraveling. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Lovely. Coming back around through the center. Extend the right leg out to the side, keeping the sole of the left foot in, and plant the right hand to the inside of the leg. Reaching up and over here, bend into the grounded elbow. Just keeping the hips pressed down, the sit bones grounded, chest lifted. So for me, this feels really nice into my lower back. Lovely. Then lifting the body up and twisting the body towards the extended leg. So you've got the right leg out, reach the left fingertips over towards the feet if you can. If you need to bend in the knee, that's okay. But try and press the feet into the hands so you feel that nice stretch into the shoulder, down the back. Keep breathing here. So the toes are pressing against the hand to take it a little deeper. Lovely. And release to the opposite side. So bend the right leg in, left leg extends. Sitting nice and tall. Left hand to the inside of the leg. Inhale, reaching up and over with the right. Chest is lifted. Lovely. Lift and back up. And then twist the body towards the extended leg. The right hand reaches across and over for the left toes. Press the foot against the hand to take it a little deeper. Lovely. Lift and back up and bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide for Baddha Konasana. Just taking hold of the ankles. And as you inhale, lift the chest and pull the upper body through. You can use the elbows to draw the knees down wide. And as you exhale, round into the upper back, gaze back towards your belly, feeling a stretch in between the shoulder blades. And again, inhale, pull the chest through, reaching up through the crown of the head. Exhale, arching back. And again, inhale, pull it through. Exhale, dominant to the back. Lovely, lift and back up, sitting nice and tall here. And then bringing those knees up together. We're going to make our way onto all fours. Just bring in the wrists under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. And we're going to take a few hip sways here. Excuse me, let's sort myself out. So moving the right hip towards and the right shoulder towards each other. You gaze over the right. Then sway the left shoulder to the left hip. And just flow with this. Making a few sways. And then for your next few breaths, just moving intuitively. Do what feels right for you. So really being present and aware of how your body feels right now. So feel free to close the eyes. And maybe doing some cat curls or whatever feels right for you here. Just really feel in the body. Notice any areas of tension, sensations. Lovely. Coming back to stillness at the center. Just making sure those fingers are spread and grounded on your mat. We're going to make our way back to our first downward dog. So wrap the shoulders, tuck the toes, and start to send the hips back, lengthening into the spine. Allow the head to hang and be heavy. Once you have the positioning with your back, then you can start to straighten into the legs a little bit more. Taking any movements here, maybe walking the feet out or give the head a nod and a shake. Lovely. Extending the right leg back and up to the sky. Keep the hips squared. And take your gaze forward and bring the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Releasing the left knee, left toes. Just taking a little wiggle here into the hips. So we're in a lunge position here. We're just taking some movements. And just noticing how this feels. And coming into a lounge lunge. So take the weight into the left hand. Just twisting the upper body towards the right thigh. Just allow that left hip to sink forward and down. Lovely. Lifting back up and just making sure we're walking that right foot to the center of your mat. Shift the weight back and draw the toes back towards you. Now you can have the fingertips on the mat, or you might have a prop here. You want to feel this in the hamstring here. Just don't overdo it, just listen to your body. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, and as you exhale, maybe you can fold a little deeper towards the leg, drawing the head down to the shin. Lovely. Shifting the weight back forward, coming back up into a lunge. So root that right foot down, squeeze the inner thighs, and inhale, reach the arms up overhead now. In your low lunge. Drawing the belly back to the spine. And reach those fingertips all the way forward and down to your mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. Lovely. Extend that left leg back and up to the sky. Take your gaze forward, bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand, releasing the right knees, right toes. Just making some movements into the hips again. Keep breathing. Take the weight into the right hand and allow that right hip to sink forward and down. Lovely. Just heel toeing that foot to the center of your mat. Shifting the weight back and drawing the toes back for your half Hanuman, half split. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold and over the leg. Shifting the weight back forward. Root down through all edges of the left foot. Coming up into a low lunge here. So squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale to reach the arms up overhead. Sweep those fingers all the way forward and down to your mat. We're going to make our way back to a wide-legged child's pose. So just send that left foot back. Bring the big toes together, the knees about mat width apart. Sink the bum back towards the heels. Just let the fingers melt down. Your chest melts down. The forehead settles on your mat. Just being aware, maybe the feeling of the areas of your body that are connected to your mat. Maybe the temperature, any sensations. Being present in the moment. And peel the body back up, making your way back to a downward facing dog. So root down those hands, tuck the toes and those hips back nice and high. Extend the right leg back and up to the sky. But this time for split dog, so allowing the hips to roll open so you can bend into that raised leg and draw the heel to the bum. Just making sure the weight is even between the shoulders, the hands. Then bringing that right foot through. We're coming into half pigeon, so you want the right knee towards the right wrist and the foot towards the left hand side of your mat. And walking that left foot back. You might need to have a little reshuffle. So really spread those toes. We don't want any tension in the knee joint here, but you want the hips squared off. So you might want a cushion or a prop block underneath the right hip here. If pigeon doesn't work for you, you can do this lay on your back, supine figure of 4. Your half pigeon, sitting up tall here. And as you exhale, you can start to slowly lower down any amount here, maybe coming down to the elbows, maybe down to the hands, or maybe stretching the arms out fully. Just trying to soften into the pose as much as you can, breathing through any tension. This is a really nice stretch for sciatica and any lower back general aches and pains. It can feel quite intense. And walking those hands back in. And bring the left knee in and send the right one back, coming back onto all fours. Extend the right leg back, pressing that heel away, feel a nice stretch down the back of the right leg. Then pivot on the ball of that extended foot to bring the inner side of the foot down to your mat. Stack those hips, peel the right hand off the mat, chest open and lifted. Breathing into the right side body here. Really rooting down through the right toes, reaching through the fingers. Lovely, coming back down. Release the right hand down, the right knee, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. Split dog, extend the left leg back and up, allowing the hips to roll open, drawing the heel to the bum if you're comfortable. Coming into half pigeon, so bringing the left knee towards the left wrist, the foot towards the right hand side, and then walking your right leg back. Sitting up nice and tall here, hips are squared. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Taking it any amount. Just close the eyes, soften the face, and breathe into any tension. Lovely. Peel and walk the hands back in. And seeing, making your way back onto all fours. So stepping that right knee back in, sending the left leg back. Extend the left leg fully back and press the heel away. Then open it up, pivoting onto the side of that foot. Root down to the right hand. Hips up stacked, shoulders stacked. Reaching up the fingertips towards the front edge of the mat. Root down through the toes. Feeling that nice opening into the side body. Lovely. Coming back down onto your hands. We are going to make our way back to our downward dog one more time. Pressing back, hips nice and high. Then step the right foot to the outside of the right hand and the left foot to the outside of the left hand. So we are coming into Malasana, our yogi squat. So sitting the bum down here. You can bring the hands together in the heart center, using the elbows and the nooks and the knees. If your heels are lifted, you might want to roll your mat underneath, or if your bum's a little higher, you might have to be able to put the prop underneath there. That's okay. Close the eyes if you can. And try not to just sink into the body here. Keep the chest lifted, the feet rooted and active. Breathe in here. Lovely. Release the right hand down to the mat if you can. Keeping the elbow glued into the inner knee. Extend the left arm up, chest lifted. Opposite side. Bring the left elbow into the knee. And plant the hand down, extend the right arm up. Breathing into the heart space. Lovely. Just bring in the hands behind you and extend those legs out in front. You might want to give them a little shake. Sitting nice and tall here. Draw the toes back towards you. Inhale, reach the arms wide and high. And as you exhale, sweep the hands far past the feet as you can. Trying to lengthen the spine out of the hips. Take hold of the feet, the shins, whatever you can. If you need to bend into the knees, again, that's okay. Folding over the legs. Lovely. Peeling the body up. Then bend the right foot in and cross it over the left. So we're going to take a little seated twist. Inhale, reach the right arm up and then root it down behind you. So helping you sit nice and tall. So your right leg is over the right. Then your left arm can either give that right knee a nice squeeze in or to take the twist a little deeper. The elbow comes across the thigh. Taking your gaze over the right. With every inhale, you might lengthen and sit a little taller. With every exhale, you might twist a little deeper. Lovely. Unraveling. Extend that right leg out and bring the left one in now. Crossing the foot over. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale, root it down onto the mat behind you, helping you sit tall. The right arm either squeezes round or crosses over. Just find your breath. Stay present with this. Lovely, unraveling. Then extend that plant both soles of the feet down. We are slowly rolling down onto our back. So nice and slow, fingertips active. Just feeling each vertebrae connect to our mat. Lovely. Then feeling the full spine grounded. Give the knees a squeeze into the chest and lift your head up towards the knees. Lowering the head back down. And taking a supine little twist here. Extend the arms out to the side. Just drop the toes and the hips to the right, your knees to the left. Your gaze to the right if you're comfortable. Rolling back through center. Shifting the hips to the left, your knees to the right this time. We'll be coming back through. Giving the knees a squeeze into the chest again. Then sending them wide towards the armpits. Noticing the difference and how this feels for you. Coming into happy baby, flexing the soles of the feet up. Either taking hold of the arches or the big toes. If the lower part of the spine isn't rooted down and grounded, just lower the hips a little. Take any movements here in your happy baby, you're finding stillness. Close your eyes and smile. Doesn't it feel good? And releasing the soles of the feet. Doing anything you need to do for your shavasana, your relaxation. So grab a drink, grab any layers, getting yourself nice and comfy. So that for the final few minutes, you can have complete rest, having this time to recharge. Extend the legs fully, heels about mat width apart. Then walking the knuckles down so the shoulders aren't up by the ears, palms facing up. Close the eyes and just allowing your breath to flow freely, in and out. With every exhale, your body softens, relaxes a little more. Letting go of anything you're holding on to that you no longer need. Just being aware of your body and noticing any areas where you still may be holding a little tension, and try to just soften them a little more. Just internally doing a body scan and notice where you can let go even deeper. If you have more time, please feel free to stay here a little longer. Otherwise, just gradually starting to deepen into the breath, making some movements with the fingers and toes. Then on your next inhale, you might like a full body stretch, reaching the arms overhead and pressing through the toes. As you exhale, hug the knees into the chest, give yourself a lovely cuddle. Rolling onto your right hand side in your own time. And making your way up to a comfortable seated position as you were at the beginning. Keep the eyes closed. Just taking a moment here to notice how you're feeling now. Move off your mat with this mantra in your mind. This is what's happening now. Come back to this as you find your mind pulling away from the present. It is only in this moment, now, that we have power. Take one final big breath in. Send the arms wide and high overhead, gathering energy. And exhale the hands to the heart. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed and hope you have a lovely rest of the evening. So thank you so much, and see you again hopefully next week. Thanks. Bye.